A very warm welcome to all my reading champs to this video on the book Charlotte's Web. I hope you're enjoying reading the book. This particular video is focused on the chapter Summer Days, so I will bring a short summary and analysis of the chapter, but you're supposed to read the chapter on your own. This chapter begins with a very good description of the beautiful summer days at the farm because it's warm and the sun is out. So farm life is fun and beautiful. The flowers are blooming and the children are on vacations. So Fern is free to visit Wilbur every day at the farm. Do you remember in the previous chapter we had read that the goose was very busy hatching her eggs, and in fact this is the reason she refused to play with Wilbur the day he was very lonely and crying. Well, guess what? In this chapter the goose eggs finally hatch and she has 7 new gooselings to be proud of. You can see her strutting around in the farm with her gooselings following her. Well, and what is Templeton doing? He's also in the farm. Well, she had 8 eggs. Out of those 8 eggs, only 7 hatched. What happened to one egg? Well, one egg was a dud. A dud egg is a rotten egg and it doesn't hatch. So our friend Templeton, he is looking very keenly at that dud egg because he wants to add this rotten egg to his collection of unusual objects. The goose and the gander is the daddy goose, they allow Templeton to take this rotten egg. They say, okay, fine, you want to take him? Please take it. But they are very worried that Templeton is going to kill their newborn gooselings. Charlotte, she warns everybody in the farm that this rotten egg, if it bursts, then the farm is going to stink. And it's going to stink so much that none of the farm animals are going to be able to live there. Children, have you ever smelt a rotten egg? Would any one of you ever try to collect a rotten egg? Well, Templeton wants to do that and it's risky. Anyway, now this chapter also gives us a lot of information about Templeton. So on the basis of the information given in this chapter, let's do a character analysis of Templeton. The author tells us that everyone watched him, that is Templeton, for he was not well liked, not trusted. This is on page 60, children. The author also tells us that the rat, that is Templeton, had no morals, no conscience, no scruples, no consideration, no decency, no milk of rodent kindness, no compunctions, no higher feeling, no friendliness. He would kill a gooseling even if he could get away with it. The goose knew that and everybody else in the farm knew that. So this particular page, these 2 pages, 60 and 61, give us a lot of information about the kind of person that Templeton is. So he's definitely not considered to be a positive character. Nobody trusts him. Nobody likes him. Rodent kindness. Rodent, the word rodent means rat. Let's do an activity, children, for this chapter. Let's jot down a list of character traits that we feel are appropriate for Templeton. Okay, and these character traits I am going to guess on the basis of whatever information the author has given us. So please jot down these character traits in your reading notebook, or you may write it down in your book itself with pencil. On page 60-61. The first character trait is untrustworthy. Remember, the author tells us nobody trusts him. So the word here is untrustworthy. Second character trait I would say is that Templeton is unpopular or disliked. Author tells us nobody likes him. He's cold-blooded. I say cold-blooded because Templeton, if he could get a chance, he can kill newborn goslings, those little innocent babies. So that's very cold-blooded and brutal. I would use the word strange for Templeton because strange or weird. Weird is another word for strange, because I think anybody who is collecting unusual objects or something like rotten eggs is very weird and in fact disgusting. It's cheap. How can you collect rotten eggs? So he's a disgusting fellow. Children, I want you to think of any other character traits for Templeton. Please refer to the list of character traits that I have shared with you on MS Teams. Clear? Or you could pick up any list of character traits from the Google and think of which words would best describe Templeton, but you have to think of reasons why you're using those words. Now I want you to also do a little bit of vocabulary fun from this chapter. I want you to find the meanings and synonyms for the following words which are there in this word chapter. One is scruples. The other is appalled. Wilbur is appalled when he sees Templeton wanting to collect a rotten egg. And disgust. What is it that disgusts you? And lastly, compunctions. Remember, the author says that Templeton has no compunctions. So you're going to look for the meanings on Google or a dictionary. Write down the meanings, synonyms and example sentences the way we always do. So signing off, children. Happy reading, and please, these videos are only a support video. You must read the chapter. See you. Bye-bye.